What's the numbers TV? Poro. I'm back in the building, man, to talk about this quick piece of content, man. Your boy Em Smurf allegedly flees Trinidad, headed to the UK. And 50 Cent made a post about it on his Instagram page. What 50 said basically was, I ain't speak to this guy in 20 something years. I don't do gang. I'm not a part of a gang. Basically, stop tying my name to Bang Smurf. Yeah, he was a part of G Unit in the beginning, in the heyday, but we ain't been we ain't been cool. We ain't been had no type of friendship in over 20 years. Leave my name out or whatever Bang got going on. But to talk about Bangum real quick, as you might know Bangum, from some Queens, known shooter, was down with 50 as part of his muscle when he was going at Preem and all that. Now Bangum's not a big guy, so you could imagine what he was there for. Now, went to jail. In jail, he felt 50 Cent didn't bail him out for using his money that he had part of the company that 50 Cent started in the beginning. From there, they had a falling out. Bang Smurf goes on to create Feed the Wolves with Domination. They have an incident in Summer Jam with G Unit where they're throwing chairs back and forth at each other. And after Bangum does his jail time, he gets deported. Trinidad. He's known in Trinidad. He's as G Unit original. He got the receipts. One thing when you got the receipts, you got the videos, you got the pictures, you got the relationships with the members of the other members besides 50 Cent that you can prove. People gonna respect your handle because they know you're not lying. But I don't know how hip hop driven Trinidad is. You understand what I'm saying? It might be more soca or reggae driven or whatever. So he was able to do his thing, but he wasn't able to really, move as like, let's say, like now in the UK. The UK is a lot more hip hop driven. You got the whole UK drill movement. You got a bunch of artists that go over there to tour all the time. You understand? Fashion is a big, so it's a lot. It's a lot more similar to the United States than Trinidad is, right? As far as certain things, similar things move the needle out there, move the culture. So, him going to the UK with all the receipts of the name and people actually knowing he's not a fraud, he really is who he say he is, more doors might open for him in the UK, right? So I'm not mad if it's a business decision. From what the government is saying out there is that he fled because of gangs, right? Maybe that's true. I don't know. It could be a both. It could be one more than the other. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna read an article that they got out there right now about Bangum. So as you see right here, it says, "Make no sense. 50 Cent rapper pal Bangum Smurf staying in a UK Asylum hotel paid for by you after fleeing gangs in his native Trinidad." Bangum Smurf, real name Daniel Calise, was jailed in the U.S. following a shootout. There you see young Bangum Smurf. He is living in a Novotel near Stevenage. Smurf is understood to have arrived here late last year, claiming he needed safety from gangs in his native Trinidad, a source said. It's crazy. He was let in after being deported from the U.S. with a criminal record for violent offenses. His history is well known. He is being supported by the taxpayer. For asylum accommodation, the applicant must tick a box to say they otherwise be destitute. The 102 four-star Novotel off the A1 near Nebworth House is closed to the public by housing refugees. Smurf was born in Trinidad but moved to the U.S. and began his rap career at 15. He was part of the original G Unit rap outfit and said to be 50 Cent's head of security. He is in the video for the 2003 number one in the club, but they later fell out. In 2004, Smurf served 3.5 years for gun possession after a New York shootout. Asylum, you see him? 50 Cent refused to pay his bail, leading to both releases diss tracks. After his release, Smurf was deported to Trinidad. He told us he came to the UK as he had a deal with Universal to turn his 2018 memoir, Wisdom of a Wolf, the G behind the unit, into a film. Instagram pictures show him in the UK from December and celebrating his 44th birthday on January 3rd in Battersea, South London. Okay, so he's saying he went out there for a deal. Like I said, doors opening for his book to be turned into a film. The government is saying he was a refugee, claiming he had to get out of Trinidad for gangs. He appeared on podcasts and at a boxing event at Harold Leisure Center in February. That money met Lord Michael Hastings at the Lords, saying his trip was linked to young people's mental health in Trinidad. In March, he launched clothing brand The Industry Fake. The Sun understands his application for asylum has been refused and he will return to Trinidad. The cost of housing those seeking refugee status has ballooned to $5.5 million a day. Around 38,000 are currently based in 210 hotels, but the Home Office is running an audit of the migrants to see if each is eligible for taxpayer-funded aid. It declined to comment on individual cases. Smurf told our reporter, "There ain't no story. You're talking to the horse's mouth. I'm telling you that's fake news." So they're saying he's supposed to be deported. He's saying it's fake news. He good. He got a lane open. Like you see, since he been there, He got clothing line popping off. He got the book into the movie. You understand what I'm saying? He's trying now. I know it is a lot of gang violence in Trinidad because not too long ago, I think the dude Sowers, what his name was, Sowers, he got killed at the airport coming back, flying back into Trinidad. He just got killed at the airport. He was like one of the big dudes out there. And I saw, and then I was watching a few of Bangham's old interviews and all that. He wasn't acting like he was out there putting in work, but he definitely had an allegiance to a certain side of the island, a certain neighborhood within the island. And he let it be known that they do be beefing with other groups in the island. So, I don't know if they want Bangham's head or whatever. He got real issues, real beef. But according to the government in the UK, they're saying he did leave because of gang violence in Trinidad. So we just got to wait and see. I want to see how it plays out. But I just wanted to do a quick piece of content on this. I ain't see so many people covering it. And, I just wanted to put it out there. Like I said, 50 Cent made the post. Em Smurf, salute, definitely a Queens legend. Put his time in out in the streets, handling his business and all that. And, I felt like this needed to be covered. So it's What's the Numbers TV. It's your boy, Poro. Make sure you go subscribe to the channels. Follow the Instagram. Follow Batty Bills on Instagram. Salute to Federal AW 400, all the members of the Mobb. You understand? Show some love to the channel, man. 111,000 strong. We just keeping it pushing, man. It's your boy Paul Rowe with Numbers TV. I'm out of here. Peace.